So, good afternoon. My name is Rodney. I'm the president of Upstate Pride. I'd first like to begin today by thanking the members of all of our local media for bringing attention to this issue and for shining a light on what it is to be a member of the LGBT community in the upstate of South Carolina. I would like to thank the 7 council members who voted today to sunset the 1996 resolution: Councilmember Ballard, Councilmember Fant, Councilmember Norris, Councilmember Roberts, Councilmember Seaman, Councilmember Tripp, and Council Chair Kirvin. I would like to particularly commend Council Chair Butch Kirvin for his leadership and support, and finally, Councilmember Rick Roberts for advocating on our behalf and being a tremendous ally for our community throughout this process. Additionally, I would like to thank Carlos Phillips of the Greenville Chamber. His words and leadership on this issue have had an immeasurable impact on helping to get this resolution removed today. To all the corporate sponsors who understand the importance of inclusion in order to attract and retain the best talent possible, we thank you as well. The 1996 resolution hurt many in our community back then. The fact that the Olympic torch was shrouded as it came through Greenville County was disgraceful. The after effects of that continued for many, many years. Who knows how many amazingly talented people left and never returned because of that. The discussion around this issue these past few weeks has brought back a lot of those same feelings of hurt, anger, and fear among a new generation of LGBTQ Greenville County citizens as well. Greenville has had very little in terms of LGBTQ visibility over the years, with the annual Pride March and Festival taking place in Spartanburg since 2009, and with nothing here until very, very recently. It's my hope today that removing this resolution once and for all will help our community start fresh and look to a new future of acceptance and inclusion. This is a victory not just for the LGBTQ citizens of Greenville County, but for all citizens of the county. When everyone is included and accepted, we all win. Y'all means all, not just a select few. Finally, what we accomplished today would not have been possible without the hard work of the board of Upstate Pride that I have here behind me. I would like to single out just a few of them. Matthew Lawrence, who is our communicator extraordinaire, has made sure that the community has stayed informed and engaged. Finally, these 2 amazing women to my right and to my left, Caroline Caldwell, our Vice President, and Tarina Starks, our Diversity Officer. Their leadership and their passion made today possible. I love you both, and I'm glad to have you fighting this fight alongside me. And now I'll turn it over to Tarina.
First of all, I just want to say thank you to the 7 council members that voted in favor of sunset this hateful resolution. So thank you to those 7 council members. I would also like to say that today is a win for Greenville, not just for our LGBTQ community, but for all. Greenville is all about inclusion, and let's continue to pursue happiness despite of any type of discrimination. Thank you.
Woo, Caroline! I am so proud of this community. Let me just say that. It's not one person's work, it's all of our work. But I want to say our work is not done. Let's celebrate today. It was wonderful. It was long overdue. Right. But as a community, now is not a time to quit. It is a time to get fired up. It is a time to get ready, because we still have issues that affect our community on a whole. One is we need to call for council to reinitiate that anti-hate bias bill that covers all marginalized people, including and especially those with gender identities and gender expressions that are different from the heteronormative population. We also need to make sure that when you bring that bill back, those charges aren't a misdemeanor, they're a felony. Yes. Hate crimes in Greenville County should be a felony and not a misdemeanor. Yes. And I want you to understand the other issues that are affecting our community. One, we have no job description, no job protection from discrimination for the LGBTQ plus community. That needs to change. We need to know that there's housing, open housing discrimination. People cannot house, rent, or evict people based on their orientation or gender identity or expression. That needs to go. We still need to fight that. That's wrong. We also need to know that there's legislation pending in our State House right now that's anti-trans legislation against our youth. That's a no-go. We need to fight that as well. So I want you to know, here's what's in my heart, that we are better together. Our differences, it's what makes us strong. It's what makes us better. It's not what makes us weak. We should celebrate our differences. And I want you to understand that Upstate Pride is here for you. But we did not do this alone, and we are not in this work alone. I want you to know that we have partners here. They are Campaign for Southern Equality, Gender Benders, Pride Link, P-Flag, SC Equality, and all of our grassroots activists who got on Facebook and kicked behind. Woo! Thank you. We love you. Let's continue.